What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on FC26 clubs. This is only for pro clubs. Remember, guys, these are just my opinion. You can disagree with me. It's okay. Anyways, guys, let's get going. The first subject I want to talk about or topic is the gameplay, guys. This year, the gameplay feels much faster and much more fluid compared to not just FC25, but in the previous years. The speed of the game just feels much faster and much responsive as well. You can move the ball very quick with your teammates, do nice ball movements and passing and build up. You can actually play realistic football if you want instead of just skill spamming. Also, the dribbling feels way more responsive, especially if you're an attacker or a midfielder and have high attributes stats for those dribbling. Also, the turning with the ball feels very, very good on a player this year. Even on a defender as well. Obviously, it's not going to feel as good as an attacker or midfielder because of the attributes and whatnot. Also, guys, the input this year has to do with the responsiveness. It feels very good. But now, this also depends on what console you're playing, because I know some PC players are having input delay. Next thing, guys, the interceptions, guys. The interceptions this year, I think, are very, very good. EA did a very good job in rewarding players that are positioned properly and intercepting the ball. Even without the intercept playstyle, your pro can just easily intercept it as long as you're positioned properly and the ball won't bounce off of you. That was one of my pet peeves last year when it came to interceptions, how bad it was because the ball would kept bouncing off of you. This year, it might happen from time to time, but rarely does it happen where the ball bounces off of you when you make an interception. Now, guys, the standing tackles this year are fully manual. No more spamming tackles like some people did last year. This year, if you mistime your tackle, you get punished, and to recover from that, you actually get punished, and it's hard to recover from those mistimed standing tackles. You actually get rewarded this year for timing your tackle, so when you make that tackle, the ball stays right in front of you, even without the intercept playstyles, which I noticed. Obviously, the intercept playstyle will improve those ability to make the standing tackle much better, but you can get away without having to anticipate because how good the standing tackles are. Now, guys, also when you make a standing tackle, the ball doesn't bounce off of you or away from you, because last year and in the past few years, that would happen so much. After making a standing tackle, you just wouldn't get rewarded. So this year in general, guys, they actually do reward good defending as long as you're positioned properly, you're timing your tackles right, you're not overly aggressive. You can still be aggressive, but if you're going to be aggressive, there's going to be a penalty for that, which you could get beat, especially against a pacey or a agile attacker. Now, guys, the jockey. Some of you guys like the jockey, others don't. I personally like the jockey, guys. This is the first time in 15 years that I've been playing center back that I'm using a 6'5" center back build because how responsive the gameplay is and how good the jockey is. So if you're having issues with jockey, maybe it's your attributes, or maybe you just got to get used to it, and that's okay, guys. The game has only been out for 2 weeks if you got the early access, or just a week ago if you got the normal standard edition. So if you're not the greatest at defender, guys, don't be so hard on yourself. Just try to improve better, because that's what defending all comes down to this year, just improving as a defender and how to read the game really well. Also, guys, there's way less rebounds in general. So when someone takes a shot, the keeper's going to make that good save that's going to push it out of the threat for the rebound. Now, don't get me wrong, rebound still happens from time to time, but I've seen way, way less rebounds compared to FC25 and in the previous years. So that's my opinion on the gameplay, guys. I think it's overall, the gameplay I think is very good, very fluid, super fast. I just hope EA doesn't screw it up come that big update in October that we're going to get some point midway through October. But yeah, I'm really content, and most people are. Right now, it's a Thursday night, and there's almost 300,000 people playing, which is insane, guys. Insane. So it gives you an idea that overall, I feel people are happy and content with the gameplay. Now, guys, the next thing is the archetype and the leveling system. Now, EA didn't quite execute this right, in my opinion, but I've seen some people like it. I've seen other people not like it. So this is going to come to personal preference at the end of the day. For me personally, what I don't like about the playstyles, or not the playstyles, but the archetypes, is the playstyles that you can't just select any playstyle plus that you want. It gives you 2 presets of playstyles, and then you guys can see we have the low driven shot and the first touch plus, And then if you want to have another one or change it up, you can, but it's already pre-selected, and that's something that I hate the most about the archetypes, that they already give you two to start off with, plus once you hit level 30 and 50, and if you don't like those, you only have three other options. I wish they give us more freedom when it came to the playstyle plus to just pick whichever one we preferred the most. Also, another thing, guys, from the archetypes that I don't like is having no presets, guys. Now, I'll give you a good example. I know some of you guys like to use the Spark at Cam or the Magician at Cam and Striker and Winger. Having to reset every single time, having to reset your attributes every single time is not only time consuming, but you have to spend 5,000 coins to reset your archetype, guys, which I know some of you guys don't have that much coins, and that starts to add up every time you want to reset an attribute. So I wish they had presets, at least two presets for each archetype, just to make it much easier for those that play multiple positions, whether you play competitive or division for your team and you play in different positions. So I kind of wish they had presets. I don't know why they ever took that out. Another thing is with the archetype, guys. Now, a lot of people, guys, don't have time to grind multiple archetypes. You guys can see most of my archetypes are 25 and higher, besides like 2 or 3. A lot of people don't have time to grind these archetypes because of work, school, and I totally get it. So I kind of, some people might not like it because of that. Now, EA did add XP consumables that you can buy with coins or FC points. You don't have to buy with FC points, guys. I grinded my boss archetype legit with no FC points, just playing the game. And so yeah, so if you don't have time, if you can get on once a day or just twice a week and you play 6, 7, 8 games, that's already 8, 9,000, 10,000 coins that you can use for the consumable to help you level up quicker for those that don't have enough time. Now, guys, the things that I do like about the archetypes is that you can fully focus on any attribute you want specifically, which I think is great. Literally every attribute is in the game. So if you want to just focus on finishing, pace, agility, and dribbling, you can. You can literally max those out and just have those 4 attributes that I said. That's something I do like a lot. As to previous years, we had the skill tree, and the skill tree already had like 2 of them pre-selected for you. So I really do like the attributes itself, like these attributes that you can just fully pinpoint whichever attribute you prefer for your archetype or your play or the way you play. Now, as for the levels, guys, right now max level is 50. Now, a lot of people guys don't like that. Some of you guys don't mind it. Now, the main reason it's only level 50, guys, is because the power curve, guys. EA didn't want people with 90s overall rated within the first week. So that's why, according to most people, each season we're going to have new levels. We don't know how many levels we're going to get in November. That's when the new season starts in November. But that is one of the main reasons why level 50 is the max right now. And eventually, as the year goes on, they will add more levels because they don't want players with 94, 93 overalls within the first week. And if you think about it, it makes the game very stale. So at least if they do bring out new levels each season, if they do it like that each season, then at least you have always something to play for. Because I think at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to clubs, it's about grinding it out. Obviously, I know some of you guys got work and all that, and you can't fully grind it out. But like we mentioned earlier, you can always get XP boost from the club store. Now, guys, let's talk about the bots. I'm looking at my notes, by the way. Let's talk about the bots. Now, the AI goalkeepers are much better this year. Much, much better than in the previous years. They'll make some insane saves. You can still score on them, which I like. They didn't make it impossible to score. You can still score. They'll come up clutch for you when you need it, which I like. So, the AI bots goalkeeper are good in my opinion. And, you can still score if you're aiming it properly, giving the right amount of power and whatnot. Now, guys, as for the AI defenders, I think they're bad. They're still bad. Even with the AI facilities, I've noticed that the AI facility boost didn't do anything to it. If you apply your AI facility boost and you go in-game and look at their attributes, it doesn't change. I don't know if it's a visual thing or what. But yeah, guys, the AI defenders are really bad. And what I mean by bad is, like, they don't have defensive awareness of what's going on in the game and what's going on in their surrounding. Now, I do not want them to be overpowered. I just want them to be more aware of the situation, when to track, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive. Now, one of the worst type of bots are the fullbacks. What I've noticed from playing divisions is when you're attacking the fullback, even without team containing, when you're attacking the fullback will overly aggressively step up, which leaves a gap in the back line. And if you have another attacker or player making the run in behind, you're pretty much through on goal. Pretty much, guys, for the most part. Now, don't get me wrong, the AI defenders sometimes will play good because I've seen them happen in my team. But for the most part, like probably 3 times out of 10, they're not that good. I was literally playing a division game like a day or two ago, and the scoreline was 8-7. 8-7 because how bad the AI defender bots were. And like I said, I don't want them to be overpowered. I just want them to be more self-aware of the defending situation that's going on for the AI defenders. Now, guys, overall, that's my thing on the AI defenders. Overall, my summary, my thoughts on this game, I think overall it's a good game. Especially if you like playing clubs, you like playing with your friends or randoms or drop-ins or rush. Overall, it's a good game because the gameplay is good. The core mechanics, the passing, the dribbling, the speed of the game is really responsive and fast. So I do like it. It is much better than FC 25, much better than FC 24. It's actually one of the best gameplays we've had in years. And if EA doesn't mess it up come that October update, this could be one of the best football games we've had in a very long time with FIFA and FC. Now, this game is not perfect, guys. There's still bugs in this game, which we'll probably make a separate video going into details about the bugs in this game. EA still needs to address the hackers. Hackers are still a thing in FC 26, which is annoying. We made a separate video on that yesterday. Definitely go check it out. So this game is not perfect by any means. So my overall rating on this game, I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating. Again, guys, you can disagree with me if you want. That is okay. We each have our own opinions, and that is okay to disagree with someone. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is my honest review on FC 26 clubs. Exclusively just clubs. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.